the Microtech Tachyon 3. It's an amazing knife, but for the price tag, it does have some issues that we're gonna talk about first. It's a great knife, don't get me wrong, but there are some pretty big cons, at least for us, that Gabe's gonna tell you.
The biggest con that this knife has is the tang pin falls out all the time. I've Loctited it and it still falls out, so yeah. We literally just spent 10 minutes searching through the carpets to find it when it fell out. The TAC 3 weighs 3.07 ounces, which is less than the Benchmade 51. However, it's as long as the Replicant. So some of you guys, if you want a light knife, this will be a great knife for you. However, if you don't, this isn't for you. What was I talking about again? The TAC 3 is pretty blade heavy, so for those of you who like doing lots of chaplains, it's gonna over accelerate and fly off your fingers every time. It just takes some getting used to. Another con for this knife is that it comes with a little tool to tighten it. However, if you lose that, then you're out of luck. As well, if you want to take off the latch, then you have to buy a separate tool that does not come with a knife to loosen it and take it off.
So there are a couple of cons. The tang pin thing, that might just be a lemon that came out of the factory. They might not all do that, but it's been really annoying. Also, the weight, again, that's just our personal opinion. We don't like really light knives, and we traded the Benchmade 51 for that, and it ended up being lighter, which was crazy, but you know. Specs, we're gonna talk about some specs.
We traded it?
It's you traded. So specs, I'm gonna go through this as fast as I can because this is always really boring to watch. The length is 10 inches overall, so about the same as a Replicant. The blade length is 4.5 inches, and the cutting edge is 4.25 inches. No one cares. So this is the production version, not the expensive version. So the handles are aluminum. They're milled out, which feels pretty good. The bead blast, I think it is, on it feels decent in the hand. I don't love it. Gabe does. But the blade is L-Max. I've never heard of that, and people are gonna scold me. And it says also that the user has to be right-handed, so don't you dare ever put this in your left hand. Ever. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to some good things about the knife because like I said, we do really like it. First being, well, this is a good and bad thing for some people, it's really sharp. The first day that Gabe got it, I was flipping it and I just mutilated my finger and I was dripping blood into a fast food bag and it looked like ketchup. So it's really sharp, so you could actually use this if it's legal to carry in your state or whatever. You could use this for sure as an EDC knife. Also, this knife sounds really good. That's not a big deal for a lot of people, but for me it's super satisfying when you're flipping and it just has like a nice, ooh, just a nice clank. I like it. I like the noise. Also, I really like the spring latch on it. It doesn't bother me. A lot of times, like the Benchmade 51, I really wanted to take the latch off. But this one, it's really good. Like, it doesn't get in the way at all. Doink. But a problem we've had with it is this little screw. Again, you have to use that dumb tool. I'm gonna just shove this right in your face really quick. You have to use this weird tool to tighten it. And this gets loose a lot. At least for us, we're gonna Loctite it, but it gets really loose and the latch will just like flop out and the spring gets messed up. So that's kind of another, that's kind of another con that again might be our fault or the previous owner's fault or it was a lemon, we don't know.
Another pro is that it can go onto your keys, which makes it easier to keep a hold on.
Something else I just like that, again, this isn't like, it doesn't affect the flipping or anything of the knife, I guess. I really like the blade and how it looks and feels. I'm gonna awkwardly stand up here and show you. So it has this cool little cutout. It's not crowned, but it's really not bad because it doesn't weigh anything. And I really like the curve of this blade everywhere. This swedge looks like it's sharp right here, but it's not. It's really close to it, but it's not actually sharpened. You could easily sharpen it though. Sharp it. You could easily sharp it. Sharpen it. You could sharpen it. So overall, I really like this knife. I was considering buying one, but honestly, now I'm probably not going to because Gabe already has one, and it's not what I expected. My opinion is for $300+ this should be better quality. It is good quality, but for $300 for the same price as what a replicant is retail, it should be a little bit better. It shouldn't have these tang pin issues, and I don't know, it should be a little more well balanced. But like I said, not a huge deal. You get used to it pretty quickly. So overall, it's a good knife. I just think there are a few flaws that need to be worked out.
From beneath the sand, distant technical seems so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she stays.
Nuggets, dude. Ball. Dude, I'm man so bad. Overall, this is a great knife for $300, and you guys can decide for yourselves. If you want to see more of this knife as well as our flipping, go check out our page on Instagram as well as Facebook at MG Flipping, and we'll see you guys in the next video.